Hey everybody, it's Millie and you are at Crafting in My PJs. Um, Hope everybody's doing good today. All right, this is our last Valentine craft. And this one is pretty easy. It's from Dollar Tree. It's on the $5 rack and it's called the 3D Heart Centerpiece. Now, I made this same style back in the fall. It was a pumpkin and it did pretty much the same thing. So basically you have 3 pieces inside. You have 1, 2, 3, and they fit together like a puzzle, just like this. And then this one will go on top. And it takes a little bit of wiggle room. Oh, it goes right on. There you go. It fits together like that, and then it's going to fit inside this base. All right, so how do we decorate these to look great for Valentine's Day? Well, my go-to is just some scrapbook paper. So I just looked through my stash. I didn't really have anything that was specific to Valentine's. And I do have 2 sets here because I'll be doing this with my friend Stephanie on Thursday night. She'll be making this. So I'm prepping for 2. All right, so these are just the 6 different. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, I see it. Hold on. 6. All right, my 6 different pieces, and you can set them up. It takes a 12 by 12 to cut out of these, which is perfect. So you can set them up so that specific patterns are going to face each other. I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl here. All right, so I'm not even looking. I am going to number though. So where's my pencil? I don't know, but I have a marker right here. Oh, I don't want that dark of a marker. What if it shows through? Oh, there's my pencil, way over here. So I am going to mark so that I have a good idea of where they go. So all I'm going to do right now is trace. Let's see if I can get this right. Trace around. So I'm going to call this one number 1. And I'm going to trace around. And when I go to cut, I'm just going to cut right on the inside of where I traced. And that should not, then we shouldn't have to do any kind of trimming. All right, so this is 2. Oops. Sorry, I hit the unmute. You know, Hogwarts Legacy comes out later today. I know you won't be seeing this on that same day. But, so I've been listening to Twitch and all the people that are, let me remove this so I can see. All the people that are playing it online so far. If you were a PC, no. If you were a console, certain consoles, the newer generation, it was released at midnight. If you were, like me, PC, it will be released at noon. So I have been working hard to get all of my videos in so that you know, be careful, like this one has this space up at the top, this where it's in the book. So I've been working hard to get my videos out or set up to be released, and so that I can play Hogwarts when I'm not working. All right, 3. All right, so you get the gist here. I'm just tracing. So I am, this one doesn't have a tag now. I am going to finish doing this, and then the next thing we need to do is we are going to need to put some paint on the edges of these boards, which I will do after the tracing, and I will bring you back for that. I'm not going to let you sit here, make you sit here and watch me trace. So you got the idea. You want to make sure you know where they're going. Just makes it easier. 3 and 4. All right. Put that right there. Just makes it easier. All right. I'll be back in a few minutes. All right. So all of the pages are cut out. If you can see them over there. What I didn't realize is if it was number 1 on the face, then the paper is actually number 2. So I had to change all my numbers, but that's okay. I figured it out ahead of time, so that's good. I chose red to do my edges and my base. You can choose any color you want. You could choose a black, you could choose a brown, you could choose white, you could choose pink, anything that appeals to you. I almost thought I might do a black one, like do a black base and black edges, just to be kind of, I don't want to say edgy, but just a little. All right, so all we're doing here, and this pressed board stuff, it takes paint pretty well. I am using Craft Essentials, and I don't know what color it is. It's this cherry cobbler. I went with this over the bright red, Christmas red that I did have. All right, I'm really trying not to get myself too full of paint, my fingers and all, because I am going to be playing on the computer in a few minutes. Well, in a couple of hours. What time is it? Right now, as I'm filming this, it's 9:50. So I still have some time. All right, so what you want to do is you want to take all of you, see if I can bring you out some. Nope, that's closer. You just want to do your edges. There you go. The edges, because that's what's going to show. And it's going to show, it's going to stick out a little bit from our centerpiece. And the other thing is come in and do about a 1/2 inch to an inch around the sides, like this, around the edges on the inner part, because we're going to cut on the inside, and so that of the paper, and so that paper is not going to go all the way to the edge, or it probably won't go all the way to the edge. Kind of depends on your cutting skills and maybe the way you want it. You might not want it to go all the way to the edge. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do all 3 pieces, and I will come back to you and we'll be ready to start gluing on. See you in a few. So all edges are painted, and the base is painted, and the side. Did not do the bottom. Because depending, you might want to put felt or something at the bottom so it doesn't scratch a table. But I don't think it's going to be a problem. All right, I have cut out all of my hearts, except for one, which I thought I'd cut out with you. And as I cut, just to show you, let's see if you can come in just a little bit. I am going to cut like about 1/8 of an inch inside this line. And it does not have to be precise because we painted. So whatever doesn't come all the way to the line. Now, you know, a really fun thing to do would be to take, if I couldn't find any that I could afford, because, you know, is to take napkins and Mod Podge them onto the different hearts. So if you had like different pattern napkins, that would be cute. I didn't have any appropriate for Valentine's Day, and when I was at Dollar Tree, the ones they had didn't have a lot, enough design on them. It would be too much wasted. So that would be really cute. You could also just paint the hearts. Now in the middle here, I'm making sure I'm staying in and not on that line, because when you go to start putting these pieces together, like the puzzle, too much bulk in there is going to, oh, look how cute. Look how cute that looks already. And we haven't even started. All right. So now we're going to take some glue. Any kind of glue will do. A fairly, I mean, let's try the stick glue. So that way we don't get, let's try this. The Scotch Create. I think I used Eileen's the last time. All right, so I need number 1, which is probably at the bottom here. Nope, that's number 2. Now, I went and changed 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4. And then 5 and 6. And I do realize that these should be the same. This side and this side. But just in case it was off by anything and would give me trouble, I decided we would go ahead and change the numbers. All right, so there you go. Look how well it fits. Let's maybe bring it in close and see how well it fits right here and here. So we're at the edge. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use my stick glue. And the reason I choose the stick glue, or to try that this time, is not to give me bubbles and ripples in the paper, because liquid glue, because it's liquid, can do that. And like, you know, when you Mod Podge things, you have all those wrinkles, and that can be quite irritating. And I'm going to come back and over the edges. Did I do this side? No. On the board itself, I'm going to double glue. So make sure that the edges, we really want those edges down, because as you put this together and take it apart, especially those inner edges. All right. And then we're just going to put it on. And you shouldn't need to roll or anything. Let's see, we need to come down a little bit. Let's come down just a little bit and get all the way to the tip. If you need to make any adjustments, you can do that. This is very forgiving. All right, look at that, how cute. All right. So it went on nice and straight. I like it. And you see, not much of the red is showing, but it gives it a finished look. All right, so now I'm going to go and do the other 5, and I will bring you back, and then we will decide what we're going to do to either decorate or not decorate or put together, however we might want to do that. All right, so I'll be back in a few. All the gluing's done, so I'm going to show you. This is the only one, and it was a thicker textured paper, and I might have to come back and add some more glue or something in the edges, because that's the only one that's giving me trouble. And then I have this one, some plain pink over here, hearts, and then kind of almost a plain red, but it does have a design in it. So now it's kind of our I guess to me, almost the fun part is that now we can decorate, like, or you can leave them just like this, because, you know, they are very designed. But, you know, I have some pearls and some bling. So, and here's some pink bling. Some strings of bling. Some strings of, this is going to be pretty on here. Look. So you might have to do like one side and then the other if you're going to add. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. All right, let's see. Let me pull that out. I did see on the picture that was on here that they did some pearls around the base, and I kind of like that. I might do the pearls around the base. And then here's some more pink bling. Little pearls, those won't really show up. All right, so there's pearls and bling. There's ribbon, like lace, that doesn't really show. Here I had some ecru right here that could be put on there. And look at this, how pretty. This was from my Temu haul. Look how pretty that is. Very romantic. Oh, I kind of like that. I don't know. I have to see. Okay. Also, there's washi tape. If anybody has any decorative tape, you could always decorate your pages with that. Oh, I wish I had some red like that. That would be kind of cool. Some stickles or liquid pearls, whichever you might have. Those can make some cute designs too. We might take the liquid pearls and do something on that one. All right. So before I do any decorating, because I will probably do that again off camera and then come back and just show you the final product. Let me just show you how it fits together. And oh my, this gives me, let's see, like it goes in like that. Okay, then we need to start with the other one. Okay, so bottom to bottom, like that, and then top over, like that. And like I said, when you start adding that paper in, that's when it gives it some bulk and it has a little bit of difficulty. You can flip these that way so that you can have whatever design. You could do all 6 sides the same paper if you wanted. Oh, Lord help us. Wait, what am I catching on? I'm catching on something. There we go. Whew, whew. It does give me a little anxiety, I have to tell you. Okay. All right. And we're kind of not opening very much. All right. So I'm going to stick it here. It goes in. So all the little tails, all the little points are going to go in there. Let's see if I can do this without knocking something over. All right, just like that. And I think I need to turn one of these around because it's not, look, it's not symmetrical. Well, it kind of is, but it's not what it's supposed to be. All right, let's see. Let's take it and go. I wonder if I should put it in the other one didn't have a stand. So I wonder if I should put it in the stand first. All right, I'm going to do this off camera and come back and figure it out for you. All right. So our paper is on. Some decorations are on. You could definitely do way more decoration, or you could do way less decoration. Just the paper sometimes is really pretty. I want to show you real quick because putting it together was not as easy as the pumpkin was this fall. So you're going to have your base like this. And the first thing you're going to find, oops, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of that in a minute, is this one with the solid bottom. So just the long slit. And get that one in a space. You are going to take your paper and make sure that whatever you cover your heart with, you cut it before it goes into the slot. Otherwise, it makes getting things into the slot more difficult. And then the next one that goes on is this one right here with 2 slits. So this one will slide down. And then you find, hold on, let me adjust the camera. There we go. You find the slits that it's going to go into, which it's your choice, whichever one. It could be this one or this one, either one. But find your slits, line it up. The best way is to do it from overhead, from on top here. Line it up. Oh, it went right in. Look at that. But once you put the paper on, y'all, it gets a little thicker and it gets a little bit more difficult. Then you're going to take the last one. Oh, hold on. Yep, see just the slits at the bottom? And that's the one that's going to go over all three. And you have to wiggle and wiggle and then get it on. And then once the paper has added some bulk, you know, that makes this a little bit more difficult. So you're going to wiggle, 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 get it in line. And then what I did was I took a soft mallet like this, also from Dollar Tree, and I just lightly tapped on the top like that. And this was after it was pretty much decorated. Made sure it lined up with the slit at the bottom, which is in a shadow. And then I did the... So the whole point of this is it comes apart and you can store it flat. But it was a little challenging for me once all the paper was on. All right, so we did a little bit of decoration. Let's see if I can line you back up there. A little bit of decoration, some lace, some bling. I had done some glitter hearts. I hated them, so I covered them up. On this one is nothing but red stickles, just little dots. And this one had a little bit of pearl, liquid pearls. This one I didn't do anything to. I thought it had a nice design. So you don't have to do anything. Now, once you are done, everything is done and you want to put it out for show, then if you want to put any kind of topper on it, like a bow or something like that, just make sure it is not glued on, because then you could take everything. Oh, this one must have meant my bottom one. It was a little bit bigger. You know, I struggle with bows. All right. You put that on and just sit this on top. And then this has the wire in it, so I can kind of close it up so it looks like it's one big bow. Sits on top like that. And that way you can take it off in order to fold it back up and store it till next year. If you don't like the bow, then don't do the bow and just leave it like that. It's a cute little simple decoration from the Dollar Tree that, you know, you can spruce up as much as you want or as little as you want. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoyed this craft. Remember, it's all from this $5 piece from Dollar Tree. I still see them in my Dollar Trees, so they're still out there. Great idea for decorating with kids, because then they could spruce it up with some art supplies as much as they want. Or you can do it as an adult and not have kids input. And, well, that's it. So remember, as always, thank you for coming. I so appreciate everybody who watches my videos. Remember to like and share and subscribe. Yes. All right. I hope y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will see you next time. Bye.